Hi folks, I just want to bring your attention to a couple of things about this website in our church meetings. There's a group of people called Pwmi, which simply stands for Prophetic Witness Movement International. Pwmi for short. I'm a friend of the lady who organises the meetings for Pwmi in this area, and they hold their meetings in our church every couple of months or so. They get speakers in and they come and speak to us about some very interesting subjects. Mostly they meet on a Wednesday evening, but sometimes when they have a special speaker they will meet on a Saturday and have several sessions. The next meeting that we're holding for Pwmi is on Wednesday the 6th of March, and the speaker is a man called David Moore, and David will be speaking about the millennium, I've got to get that right, the Millennium Temple. If you live within travelling distance of Halesowen in the West Midlands, why not come to one of these meetings? I think you will find them to be very, very interesting. On Saturday, May the 18th, we are having a very special speaker called Alan Franklin. I first heard Alan speak 2 or 3 years ago, and I have to say that he's really fascinating to listen to. Alan is a journalist and has been for many years. He has a lot of experience covering the European news of what was then called the Common Market until it became known as the European Union. Also, he has considerable experience covering the news from the Middle East. Sometime in the early 80s, I believe it was the early 80s, Alan's wife became a Christian. And a couple of years later, Alan followed suit and he became a Christian also. During the course of his Bible studies, he began to study the prophecies of the Old and the New Testaments. He suddenly realised that the prophecies of the end times was already happening in our time. He'd been covering the news. So he specialises in bringing us up to date with what is happening in our world today and how it was already foretold that it would happen in the Bible, and is excellent at it. Alan is still a journalist and he runs his own website along with his wife Pat. The address I will now put on the screen so that you can visit the website. It's very, very interesting. Go and take a look, because as I say, it's very interesting. I often pay a visit myself. So as I say, if you live within travelling distance of Halesowen, why not come and listen to Alan himself? I can assure you that you will not be bored, not when Alan's speaking. So that's on Saturday, May the 18th. Beginning time is 1 p.m. Saturday afternoon until 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon. We did want him to come for longer, but unfortunately with his busy schedule he couldn't make it any longer. So it's 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. We are providing drinks. Admission is free, though we do take a love offering simply because we've got to pay the bills. Also, we have disabled access and disabled toilets. Now, also in October of this year, we are having the Creation Ministries come to us through Pwmi. We haven't exactly arranged the date in October, but it's sometime in October. But when we've got the date, and we will have it in the next few days, then it will be on the website. You know, there is an optional view other than evolution. Are you aware of this? Many of us believe that the Genesis account is an historic account of creation, and that evolution is non-provable and is no more than an interesting theory. Personally, I think God knows more than the scientists do, somehow. If you click on the What's On tab on the website, the What's On tab, That's at the top of the website. You'll see the tabs running across the top. It will take you to our calendar, and you can keep an eye out for these events. Also, if you click on the tab for World Issues, I'll repeat that, World Issues, you will find another tab inside of there that is called Pwmi. Pwmi. And you can get more detailed information if you visit that part of the site, as and when it's available, that is. Before I go, a couple more tabs I will mention are under the blog tab along the top line. And when you click on the blog, you will notice another tab called Articles, and you'll find a weekly blog that I try to do every week, as and when I get some inspiration. Also, you will find some poems by Angela. Very interesting story about Angela. She'd never written a poem in her life until she came to our church. Then she was flooded with these poems in her mind and in her heart also. And she's developed a real ministry writing poems, so I put them on the website each week. You know, folks, you never know how the Lord wants to use you until you get switched on to Jesus. And then all kinds of wonderful things can happen. And this is something that's happened to Angela. As I say, she's never written a poem in her life. Also under the blogs tab, you will see another tab called Bible Studies. I use studies from some of the best Bible scholars around, and I keep adding to them each week. So, as I have said, if you are interested in the prophetic and are within travelling distance of Halesowen, then why not come to one of the Pwmi meetings? If you click on the tab called About Us, I'll repeat that, About Us, you will find our address along with some devotionals, some wise sayings and some good clean jokes, all under the tab About Us. Okay folks, I hope this has been helpful to you. Have a great week. God bless you all. Bye for now.